program, the program we recruit for. And ESIEE Paris is here with us today to tell us more about the program and give us more details about the course and the life at school, etc., etc. So, to tell you a bit more about ourselves. So, today will be two speakers. So I am Faustine. As I told you, I'm the project manager at Join a School in France. And what we do is we recruit international students for a different school here in France. So if you have at least a bachelor degree, you will be able to apply for a master program. We have a fashion school, engineering programs, and management programs. So if you want more details about that, you can go on our website, joinasschoolinfrance.com, and you'll have all the information you need. Also, I'll give you my personal information at the end of this webinar, so if you have any question, you can contact me by email directly, and I'll be happy to help you. And Philippe Basset is here with us today. He works at ESIEE Paris. He's the program director of the International Master of Electronics, and there is a lot of things to say about it. So he will be here to let us know better what it is about. So hi, Philippe, can you introduce yourself and maybe introduce the school as well?
Yeah, thank you, Faustine. So hi, everyone. I'm Philippe Basset, and so I'm the co-head of this international master at ESIEE Paris. So I don't know if you have heard about. So I try to start my presentation. Okay. So ESIEE is a school of engineering which is located on the east suburb of Paris. It's a part of the University Paris Est, and its school is affiliated to the Chamber of Commerce of the region of Paris. It's quite relatively old school from the last century, early 90s, but it's the size. It's about that size. There is about 2,000 students with a bit more of 100 faculty members, and we have 10 full-time tracks and 4 apprentice tracks, and we are able to deliver the engineer diploma, which is an additional diploma compared to the diploma delivered by. And as I told you, we are part of the Université Paris Est that gather several entities on the site, the east of Paris. All the tracks, all the teaching tracks in this school are separated or are part of a four main tracks, and so there is one track on computer science, a big track, I mean, one on embedded system and electronics, one on ICT for health, biotechnologies, and energy, and there is also Master of Management. And this international master I will talk about in the next slides. It's the International Master of Electronics, which is part of the electronic department, so for this track. So today I will focus on the International Master of Electronics, which is divided in 3 sub-tracks. One is dedicated to micro and nanotechnologies, one is dedicated to wireless communications, and the other one, the last one, is dedicated to IoT and sensor networks. And after that program, you can also follow a track for getting a PhD degree in electronics. Okay, so the field of science that are taught in this IME program, it's the electronic, most of the electronic, microelectronic, analog, digital, RF technologies, also some photonics. Everything related to micro and nano technologies, MEMS sensors, MEMS actuators, and also there is some teaching about wireless communication, wireless. Most of the tracks in this school are taught in French, but this IME master is 100% taught in English. And I told you there is 3 sections. Again, microtechnology, wireless communication. Okay, so here you have a list of several fields that are the application of the teaching in this master. It's a very wide. You will learn a lot of transverse competencies, so you can work in all these fields, from photonic systems, smart cities, healthcare, using microtechnology, lab-on-chip devices. So very relatively general teaching around all the ICT topics. So it's a 2-year program. Each year divided in several periods. For the first year, you have 3 periods of teaching plus 1 internship. Each period is between 2 to 3 months. And for the second year, you have only 2 periods of teaching and 1 big internship. The internships can be done in a company or in a research lab. So here you have summary of all the courses that are taught during the master. So on the top of this slide, you have the courses which are mandatory. So whatever the track you decide to follow, you will have to get some basics in all the fields in the main field of these tracks, and then you will choose the courses you want to take in each tracks. So I mean, for microtechnologies, you will pick up units here. For wireless communication, you will have other courses, and of course, you can cross your units, which means that even if you decide to follow the microtechnology track, you can pick up some units in the 2 other tracks if you want to mix your knowledges, your learnings. Okay, something that seems to be quite important for students. It's very easy. I mean, yeah, it's very easy to get a position after being graduated from our school, and after 6 months, more than 90% get a position, and even 3/3 of the students at ESIEE Paris get a job before being graduating, with an average salary around 40 kilo euros per year. These data are based on the alumni of 2016. Okay, what can I say? So here are some photos of previous students coming from all over the world. The number of students per class are between 12 to 20 people typically, and you can see this is also some work in the clean room for everybody, and for a few hours, and for more time for those who decided to follow the micro nanotechnology track. There is a lot of events in the school, and one of the main events is what we call the project day, where as a student you participate to project during your studies, and then you present the results of your project in front of the other students, in front of companies that visit the school specifically at this day. So you will see it's a very funny, interesting, and enjoying events where you can show your realization. There is very good student life in the school. What you can see here is actually an indoor stadium which is located inside the school, where you can have access during the day and especially during lunchtime. Okay, we also participate regularly to a robot contest, and there is various clubs, including an international club where you will exchange with the French students in some various events. Okay, this is the a top view, a plain view from the site of the university. You can see here the building of ESIEE Paris. This is the stadium, the sports area. So at the origin, this building was designed as a computer. The sports area is supposed to be the mouse. This is supposed to be a keyboard, and this is the old electronic card for all computers. But what is interesting here is that in the campus you have many other schools. You have the university here. You have a school of mechanical engineering. You have some. Oops, sorry. So it's a full campus, not only with our School of Engineering. There is also on the campus or very nearby at one or two train stations some housing for students, and we will help you get an apartment in the residence really dedicated for students. And okay, I guess I'm done with my presentation. Just to tell you that we are located 15 minutes from Paris Center, and we are very nearby a train station, 2-3 minutes from the train station. So it's very, very convenient to go to Paris from our school. And it's also very convenient to go to Disneyland, because we are exactly located between Paris and Disneyland and some other beautiful sites that you can visit easily from our location.
Okay, thank you, Philippe. So I see that we have a lot of questions. So just to finish with the last slide you presented, because I see that we have a question about the cost. So as I mentioned in the chat, the school, I told the student that the school might offer them some payment options. Can they pay in several times, or do they have any option to do so, or do they have to pay everything right away?
You need to, there is some possibilities of separating the payments. You need to first pay initial deposits, so to save your place in the master. Mm-hmm. Then you can pay, I think, in 3 or 4 times over the 2 years.
Yeah. Okay.
Which makes things
so yeah, yes, it does. So you don't have to pay everything right away, and also as we mentioned, you'll have to do an internship of at least 6 months, and these internships are paid internship, because in France you can't do an internship without being paid. If I am right, those internships are well paid for interns, right, Philippe? It's not just it can help them to cover the costs of the studies.
Actually, it depends. There is a minimum salary or minimum grant per month, which is about I don't know, 600 euros per month, something like that. But most of the companies they pay more, especially if you're a good student. They want to have you in your in their company for the internship, and they may pay till 1 kilo euros per month. But the
Yeah, so
minimum is about 600 euros.
yeah, so in any case, it helps you to cover these fees. And one more thing that is relevant is that as you saw in the presentation, the school offer you the option to stay at the campus. So you can have a room there for a minimum cost. So it's also a big advantage because we won't lie to you, life in Paris is quite expensive, but the school is here to support you, so you won't be alone in a world that you don't know. The school will be there for you. And so all these little things can help you with the initial fees that it represents. Also, Philippe, I see that we have a question from Ali. He asked about any option for mechanical engineers. So I told him that ESIEE Paris was a school related to electronics and computer science, but do you think that with his background, he could find an option that could fit what it look like? Okay.
No. If your background is only on mechanical engineering, it's much too risky to start a master in the IME track. We do teach a bit of mechanics for those who follow the micro and nanotechnology track. In that case, having a mechanical background is very helpful. But 95% of the teaching are on electronics and required basics in electronics. So you need these basics if you want to be successful in the IME master.
And for the other master, do you know if the school offer this kind of option?
Not at ESIEE Paris. In the other master, it's computer science, it's management.
Okay.
And so we definitely are not a school of mechanical engineering.
Okay, that is clear. And so one last question, but I think I can answer that. What if I choose to renew my resident permit and stay for some more time? So this, we do not manage this question. You have to see this with your Campus France, where you will do all the visa application. And Philippe, do you have something to say about it? Do you know how it works, or is it better if they go to Campus France?
Okay, yes, we do not directly help you for that. Campus France will be your main contact point. What I can tell you is that as soon as you register at ESIEE, we provide all the documents that will allow you to get a resident permit. Yeah? We can write to the embassy for helping you to get the visa. We send some letters where we say, okay, you have paid the deposit, so you will be there for 2 years. And then there is no reason that there is any issue for you to get a resident permit for studying in France at ESIEE Paris. The thing is that you have to start the paperwork as soon as possible.
Yeah.
And we do provide the useful papers as soon as you have paid the deposit.
Good. That is clear. So one last question from Ali. He asked if he can enroll for the management program. So is the program in management are for bachelor bachelor students, or
yes.
do they?
It's also the same. I mean, it's a master. It's a master program, so you need a bachelor to register to the Motis master.
Okay. Yeah. If you're interested, Ali, it's the same procedure. So once because when you apply with join school in France, you apply for all the program, all the master programs. So these 5 ones, I'll show you here. And depending on your profile, they will put you in the program that will suit you better. So once you have completed your application, we will transfer it to the school, and they will review it. And if you have all the requirements they ask for, they will contact you for a Skype interview. So is there any other things that they have to do after they apply with us, Philippe?
No.
No. Okay. So,
I am nothing in mind for now. So, but if you have questions, I will be happy to answer.
Yeah, good. I want to know more about Master of Computer Science for Intelligent System. So we did a webinar about this one. You can see. So this master is called the IMC. You will be able to see the replay on our YouTube channel. I will send the link to you tomorrow in an email where you can see this webinar, but all the other that we had with ESIEE Paris. So if you are interested in this master, I can also send you the summary of it. All you have to do is either leave your email in the comments, or no, you don't even need that. I have your email because you have registered. So you will receive it. I will send it to everyone, all the summary of the program, so you can have more detail about it. And again, the procedure is a common procedure for all the masters. So if you want to apply, you just do one application for all the 5 masters, and the people in charge will decide if you are eligible or not. So to give you more details about that, Philippe, who is here with us today, is in charge of the IME, so the Master of Electronic that we presented today. For the MOTIS, so the Master of Science in Management of Technology, it's Derek. And for the Master of Computer Science for Intelligent System, no, sorry, I made a mistake, I think. No, for the IMC, sorry, it's Yasmina. Am I right, Philippe?
Well, for IME, it's me and a colleague. For the computer science, it's Yasmina, and for the management, it's Derek.
Yeah, okay, so I was right. So if you need more information about anything we've talked today, you can always contact me by email. So here are the information, and we'll do our best to answer it. And if you need one-to-one, if you need me to call you instead of having a webinar, if you need more information directly, I can also call you. You just need to email me, and I'll do that with pleasure. So I think we are good now. Thank you guys for coming today and being with us. You receive the recap of all we said today tomorrow by email. And yes, if you need more information, again, visit our website, joinaschoolingfriends.com. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.